Close your eyes, take a deep, slow breath in, and gently release it. Feel the rhythm of your breath, the sacred movement of life flowing through you. Let your thoughts settle like dust in still water. Now in this quiet, I want you to become aware, not of your surroundings, but of the invisible field that surrounds you. You may not see it with your eyes, but you can feel it. That subtle vibration, that warmth, that silent pulse, it is your aura, your spiritual atmosphere. It is the reflection of your inner world, the unseen language of your soul. Yonggi once said, when the mind becomes still, the truth reveals itself. And this stillness is the beginning of awareness. Because most people live disconnected from their own energy, lost in the noise, reacting to everything outside, yet blind to what is happening inside. But you right now are awakening to something deeper. You are beginning to feel the truth, that your energy is alive, responsive, and sacred. Every word you speak, every emotion you hold, every person you encounter leaves an imprint on your aura. It absorbs and reflects. Love expands it. Anger compresses it. Peace brightens it. Fear dims it. And when you carry too much emotional weight, guilt, disappointment, heartbreak, that divine light becomes covered, clouded, heavy. Yonggi Cho once described this as spiritual pollution. He said, just as the body becomes ill, when toxins build up, the soul weakens. When spiritual toxins remain unconfessed, unhealed, and unwashed, your aura too requires cleansing. It needs renewal, not just through physical rest, but through spiritual realignment. Think about this. How often do you check your phone's battery, yet never check your spirit's energy? How often do you clean your house, but forget to clean your heart? The unseen maintenance of your aura is what determines the visible peace of your life. And when your aura is pure, people feel it. Your presence becomes light. Your words carry healing. Even silence feels like peace around you. Because purity of spirit cannot be hidden, it radiates without effort. But when your aura is burdened, everything feels heavier. You wake up tired. You feel drained even after resting. You attract confusion, misunderstandings, and emotional exhaustion. It's not that life is against you. It's simply your energy calling out for renewal. That is why awareness is the first step toward cleansing. You cannot heal what you ignore. You must first see that your light is dim before you can restore it. You must first feel where the heaviness sits, in your mind, your heart, your spirit, and invite healing into it. So take another deep breath. With every inhale, imagine drawing in divine light. With every exhale, release the tension, the noise, the heaviness. Your energy is responding. Your aura is remembering its natural rhythm, calm, radiant, balanced. Because your light was never lost, only hidden. And now in this awareness, it begins to shine again. Close your eyes for a moment and listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. Can you feel the quiet pulse of life that flows within you? Beneath the noise, beneath the rush, there is a sacred silence. And it is in this silence where the first way to clean your aura begins. Stillness. You see, most people think that energy cleansing requires something external, crystals, smoke, or rituals. But the truth is, your aura is deeply connected to your mind. When your thoughts are chaotic, your energy becomes clouded. When your emotions are restless, your spiritual field becomes heavy. That is why stillness is not a simple act, it is a sacred discipline. When you sit in silence, you are not doing nothing. You are allowing your energy to recalibrate. Just like muddy water becomes clear when left undisturbed, your aura becomes radiant when you stop forcing, fighting, and overthinking. Stillness allows your spirit to breathe again. Yonggi Cho often spoke about the power of the secret place, the place where you withdraw from the world and meet God in quiet communion. That is what stillness truly is, a meeting with the divine inside you. You close the doors of distraction and you open the gates of the Spirit. In that moment, your energy begins to shift, not by effort, but by surrender. Sit down every day, even for 10 minutes, no phone, no noise, just you and your breath. Observe your thoughts like clouds drifting across the sky. Don't chase them, don't judge them, just let them pass. Because every time you choose stillness over chaos, your aura expands. Every time you choose peace over reaction, your energy strengthens. Every time you return to the silence within, the light around you shines brighter. Stillness cleanses the residue of yesterday, the stress, the pain, the confusion. It gives space for your soul to release what no longer serves you. And slowly the Wega Shi begins to lift. You start feeling lighter, calmer, clearer. Yonggi teaches that when the mind becomes still, the heart becomes pure. And when the heart is pure, the energy becomes strong. This is the natural law of the spirit. So begin there. Find your quiet corner. Sit in stillness and let your soul remember its natural rhythm. Let God's peace wash over you. With every breath in, draw in light. With every breath out, release all that is heavy. Stillness is the first step to cleansing your aura, because when you return to silence, you return to yourself. Now that your awareness is awakening, let's move to one of the oldest and most powerful tools for energetic cleansing: water. Water is not just a physical element. It is energy in motion. It flows, transforms, and purifies everything it touches. Every spiritual tradition, from ancient Egypt to Hinduism, from Shinto to Christianity, has recognized water as a divine cleanser, not only of the body, but of the soul. When you stand beneath a stream of water, a shower, a river, or even rain, you are standing under one of Earth's oldest healing forces. Close your eyes and imagine this. The water cascading down is not just washing away dirt, it's dissolving invisible heaviness. Every drop carries memory, wisdom, and vibration. Masaru Emoto's experiments showed that water responds to human emotion and intention. When you bless water with gratitude or love, its molecular structure changes. It becomes harmonious, radiant, and alive. Now imagine directing that same intention toward yourself. As you bathe, visualize the water shimmering with white light. Let it flow over your head, your shoulders, your chest. With each drop, imagine it cleansing your aura, washing away old emotions, stuck energy, and every trace of negativity that clings to you. Say quietly to yourself, I release all that no longer serves me. I let go of the heaviness I have carried. I am light. I am renewed. When you speak with intention, your words activate energy. They command your aura to shift, to realign, to remember, because your aura listens to your inner dialogue more than anything else in this world. After your cleansing, sit quietly. Feel the freshness, not just on your skin, but deep in your being. Notice how your breathing slows, how your mind feels clearer. That is not just relaxation. That is energy flowing again. Your aura is like a river. When emotions, memories, and worries pile up, the river becomes blocked. But when you release, when you cry, forgive, let go, the river starts to move again. That movement is healing. That flow is renewal. Sometimes the best aura cleanse is not done in silence, but through tears, because tears are water too. They carry emotional salt, the release of deep energy that words cannot express. When you cry, your soul is unclogging itself. Never feel weak for weeping. It is one of the purest forms of spiritual detox. If you live near the ocean, the sea can be your greatest healer. Salt water naturally absorbs and transforms negative energy. Even a salt bath at home can mimic that oceanic energy. Add sea salt to warm water and soak your hands or feet. Visualize the salt drawing out toxins from your energy field. Remember, water teaches you the art of flow. Do not resist change, flow with it. Do not hold on too tightly. Release with grace. The same way rivers carve mountains, your spirit grows stronger when it learns to move with life, not against it. Let water remind you, purification is not a one-time ritual. It's a daily rhythm. Drink it consciously, bathe with intention, and let every drop remind you your aura is alive, flowing, and endlessly capable of renewal. If water cleanses by flow, then fire cleanses by transformation. Fire is sacred. It is the energy of rebirth, of turning the old into the new. It burns away what no longer belongs, leaving behind only purity, strength, and clarity. In spiritual traditions across the world, fire has always been seen as a bridge between the human and the divine. When you connect with fire, whether through a candle flame, the sun, or even the fire of your own passion, you are connecting with the energy of renewal. To cleanse your aura with fire does not mean to play with physical flames. It means to awaken the inner flame within you, the flame of purpose, courage, and transformation. This fire lives in your solar plexus, the seat of your willpower, located right at the center of your being. When this fire burns bright, your aura shines gold. You become powerful, confident, and unstoppable. But when life's disappointments, fears, and self-doubt start dimming that inner light, your energy field weakens. You begin to absorb negativity instead of radiating power. So how do you reignite your inner fire? Start small. Light a candle. Sit before it in silence. Gaze into its flame. Watch it dance, alive, fearless, free. Then close your eyes and visualize a similar flame inside your chest. See it glowing softly. Feel its warmth spreading through your body. With each breath, it grows stronger, brighter, more radiant. Now speak words of transformation. I release all that has kept me small. I ignite the fire within me. I am light. I am power. I am renewal. Repeat it until you feel your energy rise. This practice doesn't just cleanse your aura, it reprograms your energy field. Fire burns through the cords of attachment, those invisible threads that keep you tied to past pain, toxic people, or limiting beliefs. You can also work with sunlight, the purest form of divine fire. Spend a few moments outside each morning. Let the rays touch your skin. Feel the warmth entering your aura. Visualize the sunlight dissolving all shadows around you. The sun does not ask permission to shine. It simply does. Let that remind you, you do not need permission to glow. Now we move into the most intimate and divine act of cleansing, the breath of light. Breath is life itself. It is the invisible bridge between your body and your spirit, between the physical and the unseen. From the very first moment you came into this world, your soul expressed itself through breath. And every breath since has carried the rhythm of your existence, the whispers of your soul, and the pulse of creation itself. Your aura feeds on breath. The energy you take in with each inhale nourishes your spiritual field. The energy you release with each exhale carries away the old, the emotions, thoughts, and heaviness that no longer serve your divine growth. But most people breathe shallowly, trapped in stress and tension. Their energy stagnates, their aura dulls, the light dims. To cleanse your aura through the breath of light is to return to divine awareness, to breathe consciously, intentionally, and with faith. So let us begin. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel the air travel down into your belly, expanding it gently. Hold that breath and visualize it as pure, radiant light. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing all the heaviness, all the energy that feels dark or dense. Do this again. Inhale light, exhale darkness. Each breath becomes a wave of renewal, washing over your aura, cleansing every layer of your being. As you breathe, imagine this light filling your body and expanding outward like ripples in a calm lake. See your aura growing brighter, whiter, cleaner. The more you breathe, the lighter you feel. The more you release, the more space you create for peace, for love, for divine power to flow through you. In this moment, whisper softly, I am filled with light. I breathe in peace. I breathe out all that no longer belongs to me. Stay in that rhythm. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Renew. If your mind wanders, bring it back to the sound of your breath. That sound is sacred. It is your personal prayer to the Creator, the language of the Spirit. You see, when your breath slows down, your thoughts slow down. When your thoughts slow down, your spirit awakens. And in that awakening, your aura begins to vibrate at a higher frequency. You stop attracting confusion and start drawing clarity. You stop absorbing others' chaos and start radiating divine calm. You can also visualize different colors of light as you breathe. White for purity, gold for protection, violet for transformation. With every inhale, these colors move through you like rivers of healing energy. With every exhale, they wash away the dust of the world. Breathing light into your aura is one of the most powerful spiritual disciplines. It reminds you that cleansing isn't about escape, it's about returning to who you really are beneath all the noise. You are not broken, you are not heavy, you are light itself. You have only forgotten how to shine. When you master your breath, you master your energy. When you master your energy, you master your world. So breathe deeply, child of light. Each breath you take is not just survival, it is resurrection. Let the breath of life cleanse your aura, fill your spirit, and awaken your divine essence. When your aura is cleansed, when the waters of emotion have flowed, the winds of awareness have passed, the fires of transformation have burned, and the breath of light has filled your being, you stand in a sacred space of renewal. You are no longer merely existing, you are vibrating in divine alignment. You begin to live as the person God always intended you to be, calm, centered, radiant, and spiritually awake. But cleansing your aura is not a one-time ritual. It is a way of life, a daily communion between your soul and the divine. The world will constantly send waves of energy your way. Some of them will lift you, others will test you. Your task is not to hide from the world, but to stay rooted in your light while walking through it. David Yonggi Cho often spoke of living by faith, of feeding your inner spirit daily through prayer, meditation, and gratitude. That is how you maintain a clean aura. You cannot keep your energy pure if your thoughts are negative, your words harsh, or your heart filled with resentment. Purity begins within. It begins with forgiveness, forgiving yourself for your past, forgiving others for their mistakes. Every act of forgiveness is like a spiritual bath. It releases the shadows clinging to your energy field. Gratitude is another great purifier. When you begin and end your day by saying, "Thank you, Lord, for this breath, for this day, for this moment," your aura fills with divine light. Gratitude raises your frequency instantly. You begin to attract beauty instead of chaos, peace instead of confusion, love instead of fear. To live with a clean aura also means being mindful of the environments you enter. Energy is contagious. Notice how you feel around certain people in certain spaces after watching certain things. If something leaves you drained, it is a sign your aura needs protection. Surround yourself with what nourishes you. Nature, prayer, kind souls, uplifting music, sacred silence. And remember, protecting your aura is not selfish, it is sacred responsibility. When your energy is clean, you become a vessel of healing for others. Your presence alone can calm a storm, bring comfort, and awaken faith. This is why the pure in heart are called the light of the world. To sustain that light, keep returning to your practices. Water for emotional flow, wind for awareness, fire for transformation, breath for renewal. Each day, even if only for a few moments, cleanse yourself. Let no day end without silence, without gratitude, without breathing light into your soul. Because when your aura is clean, your mind is clear, your heart is open, and your spirit walks in divine peace. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer fear, you trust. You no longer react, you radiate. That is the beauty of a cleansed aura. It allows you to live not from fear, but from faith. And in that faith, every step you take becomes light.